Hey everyone, Julie here, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about how to properly prepare yourself when visiting a national park. Life is an adventure, but let's make sure we are prepared so we can enjoy that adventure. In this speech, I will want to talk about properly preparing yourself when visiting a national park. I've been lucky and able to visit 5 national parks, and each time I have learned something new that I will use for my next experience. Important factors that you need to look into before going on this voyage are how to pick your national park, where to stay when visiting, and the traveling essentials you need for a worry-free trip. Today in my speech, I will talk to you guys about proper ways in deciding what national park you want to visit, where to stay depending on the environment you want to be in, and what exactly to bring for a successful trip. Firstly, the biggest question is where exactly do you want to go? What kind of climate do you want to be in? These are the kind of questions you need to ask yourself when deciding what national park you would want to visit. Some travelers tend to flock to areas opposite of the weather they are used to. An example would be someone from Colorado is tired of the snow and wants to be getting a tan on the beach. Deciding on the park based on weather will also help you plan your outfits, which means you might need to pack some warmer clothes for colder temps or some bathing suits for hot days on the beach. When me and my boyfriend planned our trip to Yosemite National Park, we knew that it was going to be windy and chilly, especially the time of year we were going. Another key factor in choosing your national park would be to decide on what activities you are wanting to do. Are you wanting to hike, ski, learn to surf? If you know the park you are visiting will have hiking, then proper shoes are vital. These activities play a huge role in choosing your destination, not only for what to pack, but also for your total budget for the trip. Now that we know how to decide on where to go, let's talk about where we should sleep. The easiest part when traveling to national parks is picking the park, right? Now for the hard part, where are you sleeping? Your trip will be successful and comfortable if you are positive on where you should sleep. What type of arrangement are you looking for? Are we roughing it for this trip and wanting to set up tents? And if so, would you maybe want to go glamping or keep it primitive style instead? If you decide on camping at a national park, there are many precautions that you must take. According to National Park Services, on July 1st, 2019, quote, be it health issues, weather concerns, environmental hazards, or site conditions, do not push through with your original plans if they are no longer a safe course of action, unquote. So make sure you always have a backup plan if camping goes awry. Are you looking for a 5-star treatment? Then maybe hotel stay is right for you. Some, however, will want the full local experience and would prefer Airbnb instead. There is no right or wrong answer. This decision is totally up to you and how you are wanting to spend your trip. Since we decided where we are sleeping, let's get into what are we bringing on this adventure. Last but not least, you need to make sure you have the proper traveling essentials for whatever national park you decide on. One of the most important things you need to make sure you have available is water. The best way to make sure you are drinking enough water is by purchasing a hydration bladder. This is a pouch that you can have in your book sack that comes with a long tube so you have easy access to your water. Another important essential is to make sure you have downloaded the map onto your phone. Doing this through your Google Maps will be the best option. Depending on where you go and how you stay involves what are the items that you will need. If you choose the camping route, be sure to have everything for a proper tent, including bedding. Make sure you have the tools to make a fire, a portable grill or propane tank for when it comes time to cooking, and a multi-knife tool. Even with all your proper gadgets, we need to make sure everything works properly. National Park Services reminded us, quote, consider testing your equipment prior to your trip for a smooth camping or backcountry adventure. If you've never camped before, try backyard camping to give you and your family members a test run, unquote. More essentials that you need, no matter the living arrangements, include lots of sunscreen, bug repellent, a hat, snacks, binoculars, a headlamp for if you're hiking and it gets dark outside, a first aid kit, and a portable charger. Although if you're truly enjoying the nature, you won't be on your phone much. Now that we have discussed what to bring, I think you are ready for your national park voyage. Today, I spoke to you about how to properly prepare yourself when visiting a national park. We have gone over how to decide on where to go, proper sleeping arrangements, and of course, what to bring. These 3 pointers are crucial if you want a successful trip. Navigating through your visit will be a breeze now that you are fully prepared for your destination. I followed this guide when planning my past trips and still have so much more to learn. But this should be an essential guide for beginners when traveling. Thank you all for listening to my how-tos on traveling national parks.